Girls always have this issue, our pockets are always useless. And then they thought they just put one right here that's even extra useless, where you're not gonna put anything in that pocket. There's there's nothing to put in there. Unless like perhaps a small note. I cannot think of another item. I'm Tessa Battistin, and I'm the founder of Asset Designs. I do silkscreen printing on t-shirts and tote bags. I just started thinking that space should really be used when I decided to play around with how many words could I fit onto the pocket of a basic t-shirt. And I started to think, well, why don't I make something that's interesting, it's a conversation starter, but it's still minimalist. Everybody has that like favorite Saturday type of t-shirt, and I don't want that t-shirt to rip or fray and be uncomfortable. Everybody deserves to have one really comfy, lovely t-shirt, but something that they can feel good wearing. The reason that I do silkscreen printing is because I wanted to contribute to the slow fashion movement. First of all, I love silkscreen printing as an art form and as a process, and then once I became more cognizant to the things that I disagreed with in the current fashion industry, I decided that it was something I would like to contribute to in a positive way. By creating garments that are sustainable, they're made in a socially conscious fashion, and they're not just gonna fall apart. Plus, I think they're really beautiful, and that's my mission. Being a student at McGill has really helped me see the sustainable side of my business that I'm now implementing. I now have friends in environment, in international development, in sciences, and I think had I not made those friends in those faculties, I might not have thought of making socially conscious clothing that can do a social good, or environmentally conscious fabric, for example. And if I didn't have the types of professors who encouraged me to question things, like you don't just have to accept stuff as the status quo. I don't have to accept that clothes that I buy at big chain stores are gonna fall apart and that this is the way it needs to be. I think that McGill really taught me how to challenge that and how to think more deeply about those things and how to analyze how I could fit into that space in a positive way.